I like that I started off with a sigh. Just so sore. Just my shoulders hurt.
You'll be okay.
Ooh, that was loud. Got
Oh,
louder.
sorry. That better?
It's still a little loud, but it's not bad. How'd
Okay.
you turn that up?
On the microphone,
Oh,
because
try to mute that up.
it was set to -16 before.
Well, fancy. Oh,
So not.
Meg's playing a game on the Xbox, and the computer just told me she got an achievement.
Oh, nice. she's she's not playing Dreamlight.
Surprisingly, no. So Microsoft has like a rewards thing where if you're doing certain things in certain games or you meet certain criteria, you get their being rewards points, which you can turn back in for like Xbox rewards dollars or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
So besides doing like the daily Bing things to get those points, we also do the Microsoft rewards to get those. This week, one of the things is to get 3 achievements in any game. So she's working on that.
Uh,
Yep. See, that helps pay for our games too, because at any time we'll do like all that shit. We'll burn through the rewards things, and like after a couple weeks, we'll have like 10,000, 20,000 points. You just turn that into $20 and get a new game.
oh, there you go. That sounds like fun.
Hell yeah! And when they have deals and sales and shit, man, that goes a long way. It's nice.
He's nice.
So I know I ask you every week what you playing, but I think I know.
If I could get it to not crash on me.
I'm guessing. How do you feel about Dreamlight still? Disney Dreamlight Valley. You still love it?
I love the game. I'm just
Do you
mad.
still not touch the mobile game?
I've been on and off on it,
Okay.
but if I can guarantee you, if I'm playing Dreamlight Valley, I don't touch it at night. But
That sounds like a bad euphemism.
a little bit. uh oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, ever since the whole laggy thing, I'm like, crap.
Mm-hmm.
I really do hope they fix that.
I mean, you don't have to make a farm that big. Or would it help if they were in separate areas? Like, say you got some here, and then you go and plant some more in a different area, or like in the different biomes, even. Like visit each of your little farms.
That's the thing. It's not like when I say I have a thousand plants. Granted, it's still in the main area, like the main starting area, but it's where the house starts off has like 300. Go down to the next level. The next level, I have another. Want to say another 400 or 500 there, and then next to the entrance to Dazzling Beach, I have another couple to 300 over there.
So when you start bringing in more characters, where the hell are you gonna put their houses?
I'll figure it out.
That's a problem for future Mike.
Pretty much. By that point, hopefully I've saved enough money that I don't need to have a huge farm anymore. I could just start buying shit.
Yeah, but you get other stuff by leveling up the friendships too. Like they have their own different clothing options and things like that as well. Besides extra quests too.
Right.
What do you mean, right? You gotta
But
get
I
the
get
characters to get the other clothes too.
Yeah, but then at that point, I don't need such a big farm anymore. I can bring it down to back to the couple hundred.
True, because you'll be focused on other things like mining and cooking and fishing.
Right, exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
Or I just have them follow me around while I do random shit.
Yes, you can set everybody as gardening or whatever it is, or foraging, so then you just run around grabbing everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I'm glad you got it figured out.
So how was your weekend?
You know how it was. Didn't spend it gaming. celebrated Amelia's birthday by acting like kids on a trampoline.
Oh yeah, so I
And
had
now
a
we're
blast
paying
with
for
that.
it. I'm glad.
Oh, absolutely.
It was
Like
fun,
it was to the point that he's like, "Yeah, I want to go to another. I want to go to another one."
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So he had never been to one before?
No, because I was the one that's apprehensive about bringing him to one because all I kept thinking about was like the TikTok videos and stuff like that, and like big old trampolines, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think he's old enough for that until I actually saw that one. I'm like, okay, if it's like this, then I'm
Now you
okay
get
with
it.
that.
Yeah. Kelly mentioned something about a place called Sky Zone, I think.
I believe that's the name. That's the name of the place.
Yeah, she said that we should double date to one of those things. I mean, I'm down for it. Why not? Sounds like fun.
If she's talking about the indoor skydiving thing, then I'm like, is my fat ass gonna be able to be lifted?
You're fine.
I could just see it as soon as the air gets cut out. Boom.
That would hurt.
Oh, I'm sure.
That's terrible. Oh, my
man.
goodness. I'll catch you. Don't worry.
You sure you want to be under me as I'm falling?
I mean, I carried you in a pool. Maybe it won't be too much different. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll see that.
I was waiting for you to go, no. Oh, God, my shoulders hurt. I did a stretch, and it hurts. Dude, I didn't play anything yesterday, I think. Yeah, no, I was working on finishing that paper last night, and I was going to play something, but I never did. So I don't have anything to talk about playing for me. Like, this week all I did was play. I haven't touched Destiny, believe it or not. I got burnt out of it again. I played too much of the last season, so I don't want to touch it. So I went back to Cyberpunk.
I know. I at least yesterday, our original intention was to come home after dropping him off and play Dreamlight, and then we ended up just like laying in bed and passing out 2 seconds later. So.
Yep. It sounds about like here, but I was like, I'm staying awake. I gotta get my thing done. It worked. I got it done.
Yay!
So that worked. Well, hang on. We should probably intro the show before we get going. I was going to say that leads into one of the news things from the last couple weeks, since we're a couple weeks behind talking about Cyberpunk.
Well,
I forgot. How did we intro it last time? I know Megan did her NPR style, but that was for the special episode. Maybe we should get her to come up here and do it again. Hi, this is an episode of Ramble Pack. We're here with Mike and Adam.
hi
We're
guys.
talking too loud. We gotta be quiet. We gotta do this NPR style. It's a very intimate affair.
Ooh.
What number is this one? 14? 15?
I want to say yes.
I think 14. I don't know. I don't keep track until I start putting them up.
I know we didn't number the last one, so
Usually when I put them up, I don't number them. I just name them things, but I think I'm going to start adding the numbers to them. 1, 2, whoop, I can't count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So this one would be 14. Unless you're counting the special interview episode, then it's 15.
we'll go 14.
Okay. Number 14 with one special. There you go.
Okay.
Number 14, the 3 weeks late edition. Since we're a couple weeks late behind on news.
Get off our backs. We're old and we got kids.
Got too much shit going on. Anyway, so the news about Cyberpunk. They finally released details of their DLC, finally. Did I just say finally twice? It's been a long day.
A little bit.
They're-
You're forgiven.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Have you followed like any of the Cyberpunk news from when they first released the game? Like how much shit they went through and all the fixes and everything they had to do?
Not actively. I think I got more information from this update that they just recently released and the gripe people were having with up until this point. So I know that when it was first coming out, it was very hyped up.
Oh yeah, big time.
But I'm glad that they're actually giving a shit and attempting it. So
That's all they did as soon as the game came out. They were heads down trying to fix it left and right. They kept putting out like, I think it was weekly patches at first, like little tweaks and fixes to make the game more stable, and then they just kind of like went quiet on stuff and were trying to fix the big things to make the game run better. And I guess with the new stuff that they unveiled with their DLC, they're dropping old console support to focus on like the newer gen stuff. So people are excited about that because that gives them some more bandwidth to work on the newer gen stuff and make it better.
right, that stuff makes sense. That's the stuff that I'm okay with dropping old game support if there's a purpose behind it and not just, oh, we don't want to support this anymore.
I want you to put a pin in that statement for after we're talking to Cyberpunk because I have a question for you regarding that.
Okay.
So Cyberpunk's DLC is called Phantom Liberty. You know that Cyberpunk was a pen and paper D&D style game before, right?
I had no idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a tabletop game. Maybe we can get into it one of these days. We'll try it out because I've never played it. But that's where it got its start. I don't know anything about Phantom Liberty or the DLC or whatever.
Okay.
But since the Cyberpunk anime came out, did you see anything about that?
I haven't watched it. I know it's on Netflix.
Okay. It's awesome. I would recommend watching it. It's
I was,
only 10 episodes long.
I almost started it earlier when I was trying to look up new stuff because I'm pretty sure I've exhausted my interest in Crunchyroll right now.
Watch JoJo's. I'm just going to keep recommending that.
One of these days I will. Okay.
Do you keep up with like anime companies or I don't even know what you would call them, studios?
I want to say they call them studios at this point.
Okay.
As far as news and stuff like that, I don't follow the development much.
Well, Cyberpunk was made by not Studio. I think they're just called Trigger or Studio Trigger, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never heard the name myself, but I guess this anime was in line with most of their other things. But I guess it's even better compared because I'm not well versed in anime things and like the studios and who makes what and who likes what at the time. But I guess this was excellent even for them.
Okay.
And it kind of renewed interest in Cyberpunk itself, too, with the DLC announcement, the fact that they're dropping the old support. They've made it a lot better and stable.
Yeah.
Over the course of like a week and a half, they pushed past their old... I'm tripping over my words trying to explain it. They had over 185,000 concurrent players on Steam alone. That's number of people playing at that one point in time. That number grew from about 66,000 or so when the anime first came out. Over the course of a week and a half, jumped up to that. That beat their previous one, which was about 184,000, and that was The Witcher 3. They had 184,000-ish concurrent players then. So they blew past that as well and became the number one trending game on Steam for a while.
Oh, goddamn.
Yes. So, kind of a good success story, similar to like No Man's Sky after all that shit. But I feel like they might have some ways to go too before people are more bought into what's going on with them. But this is awesome. It's great news. Cyberpunk's excellent. I'm playing it again, and it's like, hey, it feels like an actual great game now.
I think it might. I think because of the DLC coming out, I believe Cyberpunk's on sale on the PlayStation Store, so I might pick it up depending on the price.
Speaking of sale, they also just recently sold like 20 million copies.
Oh,
like they just hit that milestone. So yeah, safe to say they're doing pretty well.
Pretty much. Whew.
Now, let me circle back around to the question I've got for you.
Okay.
You said you're okay with them dropping old console support in favor of the new gen, so long as it's. What was your words? So long as it makes sense.
Right. If the reason why they're dropping old console support is so that because they have no other choice and want to make the game better, free up that space and bandwidth, like you said, to justify the stuff that they're doing with the newer gen stuff. I'm okay with that. It won't make me happy if it's one of my favorite games, but it is what it is. But if you're gonna drop it just because you don't want to support the old systems, then you're an asshole. I'm sorry.
How would you feel if fuck, I keep forgetting the name of the developer of Disney Dreamlight, but what if they came out and was like, well, after the game comes out, we have to stop old gen support because it gives us some more what am I trying to say? More people to work on the newer gen stuff and make that more stable. How would you feel being on the older generation of consoles?
I won't be happy. But if it, I like I said, I won't be happy if they do that. But if it's to better the game, like for example, what we were discussing earlier, where like the game got super laggy for me because I decided to be an idiot and break the game with a thousand crop farm.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if that's the solution to fix it, is to free up the bandwidth from the older consoles to so that the newer consoles can do more and be able to do that stuff. Fine, so be it. If that is literally the solution, you can't do anything else about it. Then fine, I'll bitch and moan, and we'll have to pick it up again once I upgrade to the next console.
I believe this was part of Halo Infinite's development issues as well, which I think might have led to why they ultimately dropped doing local split screen. Like they say they just couldn't work it. I don't know if you followed any of this stuff when we like mentioned it before, but they stopped or they're not going to develop the split screen capabilities for local things.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember what their words were specifically, but it pissed people off, and people have found like a glitchy workaround to where they can do it anyway.
Mm.
So it's like it's in the game, the capability is there, but somehow the studio's saying we can't do it. It's an interesting thing.
I think that leans towards the other way of what I was talking about, where it would piss me off. You're gonna piss me off, and I think you're an asshole. It's you literally just hit the nail on the head. The programming is already there.
You just have to glitch into it, but it works.
Right. So why are you not gonna do it? You have the infrastructure there already. Why are you? Give a good enough reason for they don't have to do shit. It's their game. But like, if you don't want you want a fan base that's not gonna be annoyed as shit with you, and will get off your back. Give a justifiable reason.
This was also promised like 5 years ago and said they will have this going forward regardless.
Right.
And then after all the hardships that they went through about getting it out and all the delays and everything, they're like, well, not doing it now. So now everyone's mad because of that.
Right. You're gonna boast about it for years and say you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. I think they deserve an explanation at that point.
Yeah.
Don't be a douche. Come on.
Ooh, I like that. Good segue. Speaking of douches. Jim Ryan of Sony.
Yeah, that is...
Bitching and moaning about game exclusivity.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. King of it himself. We buy up all the studios, and then once Microsoft's like, I'm going to buy this one, he's like, no, wait, we want to have this game on our shit too.
Yeah.
I like that everybody was dunking on him too. But, like, his whole... Let me step back a second. He was complaining in an article about Call of Duty being a Xbox exclusive game going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was raising an alarm about it because he thought that it was going to be like too much for Microsoft to own them alone.
Mm-hmm.
When before Microsoft was like, we're committed to Sony still having Call of Duty. We're not going to keep it in house, anything like that. And usually these things are like on a 3-year deal basis anyway.
Right.
So, he's getting Modern Warfare 2 as well, which, funny enough, they were touting, play the beta first here on Sony, or on PlayStation. Get all this shit on PlayStation, blah, blah, blah. Play it here first, do this here first. We got it first. While at the same time bitching about not having it later on.
Right.
Makes sense out of that. Usually those deals are like set in stone before the game comes out, and then they like have certain amounts of time for exclusivity things. With this, I would imagine that they would continue to negotiate with Microsoft and have these deals in place for whatever they plan to do with it in the future. They just have to keep renegotiating every so often once the contracts are up. And like I said, Phil Spencer was like, we're not going to keep this away from them. Not to mention, they would lose a giant chunk of money if they only kept it on one console or just console and PC.
Right. Exactly. But what doesn't make any sense to me is from unless the article that I read or I'm misreading the article that was explaining what was going on. If that statement was true, that means it goes against exactly what Microsoft was toting about previously, and that even though Microsoft's denying the claim, they also stated that the convo was their conversation was supposed to be private and behind closed doors, whereas Sony is blabbing it to the world. I'm like,
Yeah.
if that wasn't going to happen, why did the conversation happen behind closed doors? Or why should it be a private conversation? It's like, you weren't going to do that, then why does it need to be private?
Right. I don't know. I feel like he's just complaining for some reason that might not make sense yet. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just, it came out of nowhere. And just that complaint alone was like, is kind of unfounded and hypocritical. Especially when every studio they bought, it's all on PlayStation.
Mm.
Besides that, like anything that they have, they hold on to, and they don't want it to go anywhere. Just look at Final Fantasy alone. Plus, like they only are just now getting into PC releases, and even that is like a closed-down system to where you still have to go through Sony. There's no way around it. It's all
Right.
Sony branded, Sony based, and you go through them.
Fair enough.
It just seems and feels really hypocritical.
I'm gonna have to agree on that part. I just think there's more to the story that we don't know about. It's just
Yeah, we don't know how these deals go about or what they have in place to begin with, but Microsoft still has to go through some kind of UK regulatory board right now regarding, like, I don't know the right words to say, but like, like how they have to go through our government to say yes or no they're allowed to purchase them. They have to go through some other UK regulatory board as well. And there was a rumor that Sony raised the alarm on that, which is why they have to go through the UK board right now.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like, well, don't know if that's true or not. Don't know if we can find out, but I just found that rumor interesting. I'm like, well, that would kind of like, that it would make sense. It would track with what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's weird.
It's big money bitching about shit that we'll never know.
We don't get paid enough.
Pretty much. Not yet, anyways.
No. Working on it. We're trying. But speaking of studio acquisitions and things like that, we're just rolling along here. What I found interesting when the news came out was, the company Tencent, who was investing in the Chinese investment firm that's investing in all these different game companies and whatnot.
Yeah.
They purchased a almost 50% minority stake in a company called Guillermo Brothers Limited, which that company was founded by either the head of Ubisoft or his son, maybe,
Uh-huh.
that works there. I forget. I'll have to look it up again. But it's it has some part to do with the CEO of Ubisoft, because Yves Guillermo is the one. I'm sorry, he's French or French Canadian. It's like Guillermo. I can't pronounce it right. Him. He owns Ubisoft. That limited company that Tencent purchased a nearly 50% stake in owns about 13% of Ubisoft itself. So they have another foot in the door to Ubisoft, but they're not going to take any board seats. They're just investing in the firm that's invested in Ubisoft alone.
Yeah, because once they get enough control, they can control whatever they own.
Right, but they have come out and said that they're not going to take any board seats. They're not going to sit on the board and make decisions. It's just kind of weird that they're investing in a company that's invested in Ubisoft. I don't know why, and I can't figure out why either. Like, I haven't seen any more about it.
I don't know. The only thing I know about it is, at this point, because of this acquisition, they cannot sell their shares for 5 years, nor they can buy more shares for another 8 years. So I'm assuming.
So they're locked in.
Yeah, they're screwed. Well, they're not screwed, but
I wouldn't say they're screwed. Ubisoft is doing a lot better lately.
yeah. They're in there for the long game, basically. And what that long game is, I have no idea.
This joke might get lost on you, but I wonder if they're donating? They're investing in them to get Beyond Good and Evil 2 out the door finally. That game is officially the longest game in development that has been delayed. It finally beat Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, it's been in development for years, and it's still not done. Maybe one of these days. Beyond Good and Evil, the first one, I loved that game so much. It was a really, new game. And, the idea of having a sequel come out, because they, teased it at the end of that game. But the game that they've showed off in development and stuff, nothing like that game at all.
No shit.
It completely changed it. And it's also, it feels like a prequel. Like, the story, I can't make heads or tails out of it. It looks like it's a prequel, but then again, it's like a reimagining for the second one with all the same characters. So I don't know what they're doing.
Hopefully we find out soon. If not, we'll never know.
I'm wondering when they're going to just call and say, yep, we're done. Never mind. Or maybe they're too far in now and they're like, well, we just have to put something out. Time will tell.
Very true.
So have you played or seen Gundam Evolution yet?
I've seen the trailer. I like it very much.
Haven't played it yet?
I haven't played it yet. I don't remember if it's... Wait, hold on. It doesn't come out on console till November.
You have a laptop?
I have never played a game on my computer.
All right.
And I don't think and if my computer was laggy last week,
yeah, never mind.
because of the recording, I'm not attempting it.
All right. That game's being compared to Overwatch, funny enough. They're like, it's the Overwatch of Gundams, but in a good way. Like, it's super fast-paced. I guess people are saying it's great.
I hope so, because, I don't know, the last few Gundam games I've played haven't, unless they're like 1 versus 1 type of games, like fighter games, they haven't been, I don't know, I haven't cared for them.
What was that SD Gundam game that just came out not too long ago? Do you remember?
I don't. Let me see if I can Google it real quick.
I can't remember the name of it, but it wasn't too long ago that it came out. It looked cute, but did not pique my interest. I'm still looking to get my hands on the Gundam Dynasty Warriors style game.
Battle Alliance?
That sounds right. Do they look chibi style?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got it.
I know what SD Gundams are.
Okay, well, excuse me. I'm just making sure.
I remember the TV show and everything. They were weird.
I didn't watch the SD stuff.
It was on Cartoon Network. It was something to watch.
Of course it was.
It turned the Wing Zero into a complete total bitch.
Yay. Make
Yeah.
me sad.
A little bit.
Oh, man. So out of our list here, what else has caught your eye this week, since I've just kind of rolled into everything?
Let's see. I actually liked the showcase for the Assassin's Creed games. With that they were talking about that they're gonna do.
Oh, as they like stepped through and talked about each one of them?
Right, exactly. Because it looks like they're gonna be doing, if I remember correctly, it has been a couple of weeks. Gonna be doing another multiplayer game, I want to say.
Yeah, it's supposed I think the one you're referencing is supposed to be like a hub Assassin's Creed game now, like that kind of links everything together.
Right, exactly. And you're supposed to be able to play any character from, or any style of character from any point in history or something like that.
You might know more than I do. I just know like the overarching detail points.
That's what it's looking like to me. Let's see, Assassin's Creed. I think that one was called The Leap into History. Let's see. The next one, Mirage, is supposed to take place in Baghdad, which is
that's
interesting.
the new full regular Assassin's Creed game, if you want to call it that, and they're stepping back to their old roots.
Right. And it's supposed to be following the story of a character that was in the Valhalla version, Valhalla one.
Was it? I did not know that one.
Yeah. Apparently the character's name was Kasim. I never played Valhalla, so I couldn't tell you who that one is.
Neither. I think it might be up on Game Pass. I'll have to give it a try. I wanted to play Odyssey. Maybe I'll get to it one of these days.
Yeah, last one I played was 3, so
Fair.
I really haven't been caught up on a lot of stuff.
We're talking about console exclusivity. Bugsnax is on Games Pass, which was Games Pass. Game Pass. That was a PlayStation exclusive for a while too. Now it's on Game Pass, which I downloaded and haven't played it. Anyway, I just brought up Game Pass because I was playing. All right, I just brought up that because I was playing, or I was going to play the Assassin's Creed games off of Game Pass. Finally.
What I'm not liking is when they say that all games from this point forward are going to be $17. Is that not 17? Wow, that would be awesome.
Wow, that'd be awesome. Yes.
No, 70 from this point forward. I'm like, wow. I want to know what their reasoning behind that is.
God, it was a while ago, and somebody said games for the current gen should be $70. I forget who. I don't know where I would start to find that, but it was maybe a couple years into the newest console generation that they were like, game should be $70 now. And some people have tested the waters with that, but we're seeing it more and more. I think some of the sports games are starting to be $70. They, like you said, the Assassin's Creed games are going to be $70 moving forward. And just recently, Skyrim, an 11-year-old game, mind you, the anniversary version of it showed up on the Switch for $70.
Jesus Christ.
Do you need to buy an anniversary? I cannot fucking talk tonight, like usual. An anniversary version of a game that is 11, going to be 12 years old. Does it need to be $70?
Right, exactly. I think that's a bit ridiculous.
I get Skyrim is pushing it to me. Like maybe like big blockbuster AAA games that spend 3 or 4 years in development and are like super long, and I don't know. You can add a shit ton of qualifiers to it. If the price of the game justifies the effort and everything that goes into it and paying these developers, sure, I can get that, but you're also messing with a precedent that was set years ago.
I'm. I think paying $50 before was bad. Paying 70s. I don't like the idea. Unless the justification about it, and even then it's kind of feels like blackmail. Make
Okay.
DLCs free. Make DLCs free at that point.
Ooh, okay, so with that argument, how do you pay the developers after the game is done? Like, are they making the stuff for free? Does the studio have the money laying around to contribute to making the DLC? What if the game is priced at $70 and it's great, but nobody buys it because it's too much? They don't recoup the investment, the studio doesn't have the money, they can't pay the people to make the DLC. What do you do then?
I don't know, but at the same time, if you're gonna be charging me $70 for a game at that point, and you're making that decision, then you made your bed, lie in it, type of thing.
Besides the PS3, I think. Um, yeah, the PS3 at the time when it came out was like $500 or $600, right, for the console.
Right.
The latest edition of the consoles were both priced at $400 or $500. Do you think that because the console prices are going up because of specs and how it's developed or whatever, is it worth the games being $70? Like, do you think it should match the console generation now?
Not really. I can't really give a justifiable answer because I haven't played the newest gen of PlayStation 5, so I couldn't really tell you. But at the same time, from my experience from prior generations and buying console games, the starting point of the prices were all very similar. And then as the years go by, the prices generally dropped because either it became more available, or made it easier to produce those systems and whatnot. And you're not seeing that. Now, I get it. The pandemic happened. There's a shortage of supplies and stuff like that.
Yep.
That it makes sense, but at the same time, I don't know.
Come on, use your words.
Yeah, at the same time, don't use that as the excuse. Oh, let's hike up everything else. I'm sorry, no. If it comes down to it, and I have to pay, at one point, if I'm gonna have to pay $1,000 for a game system and pay $100 a whack per game, I'm just gonna stop playing games altogether. At least console games.
I was just about to say that too. I feel like if that's the case and consoles become more and more expensive as they have been, sort of, it just would make more fiscal and financial sense to invest in a decent PC and just download whatever company's clients. Like Ubisoft's got their own client. You can purchase games through Xbox's own client, plus they have their games on Steam. Then you got Unreal? No. The fucking company, what are they? Help me out here. They made Fortnite.
Oh my god.
The actual company. They have their own launcher for their games as well. Like, it would just make more sense to abandon consoles altogether. But consoles are getting to the point now, too, where they are like miniature computers. Epic, thank you. The Epic launcher for all their games. Consoles are becoming like miniature computers right now. They're just very specified.
Right.
I think at some point in the future, maybe if things keep going as they are, that line is between console and PC is going to blur a little bit.
I think it already is, to be honest. Look at what Xbox does with the computer.
They are kind of trying to homogenize the UIs for everything.
Or look how, like, let's say for example, Apple. The operating systems
I like
all
oranges.
work. But the OS systems for the iPhone, iPad, at one point the iPod, which is still boggles my mind that that's now is finally dead.
Yeah.
The Mac OS, all that, they work seamlessly with each other.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just like I mentioned earlier, my wife got an achievement on the Xbox downstairs, and because my Xbox's ID is tied to my Microsoft ID, I got the notification on my laptop sitting here. All that shit's connected too.
Yeah, I can see it's we're already there. It's just not. It's not as mainstream, or as like.
It's still a little clunky.
Right. Because some of the channels I like to watch, some of the YouTube channels I like to watch, like Linus Tech Tips. You see those guys?
Yeah.
You see those guys have their own freaking server. Go Megan! But you see those guys have like their own server in their house, where all they have to do is just connect to, and they have the actual HDMI ports connected from the server room to whatever room that they want to be able to access it from. Yeah. Whether it be their own home office, a game room, or their living room. And then they just pick to swap it out. I can eventually see that being, or a version of that being, normal.
I can see that.
And that's going to be the game system from now on.
Well, I have a feeling that since, Microsoft and Xbox are like a software company, that they would probably lead the charge there.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
I don't know how Sony would fit into that though.
I know they're gearing more towards their electronics, but I don't think it's anything like that though. Nothing to that level.
Yeah. Not yet, but they do have the ability to like play anywhere, quote unquote. A lot of the games that they have on one thing you can usually put down and pick up somewhere else and continue playing. Not to mention they have the xCloud service where you can connect to the internet and you can play a game streaming as well. And sometimes those games all have the same save file. You just connect it and it'll pull your save file in and you keep going.
Right.
So it's there, asterisk. We're getting there. It's the future, man.
Listen, I'll be happy if we get more cross-platform compatibility shit with more games.
I agree. I feel like that's the biggest thing we need. Fuck console wars. You like what you like. You play it on what you want to play it on. But keep those lines of communication open so that people can play with their friends. Who gives a shit what console it is?
Right. Exactly.
Oh, speaking of consoles, we lost a console. If you want to call it that. Google Stadia is no more.
Was it really ever around?
I mean, it was there in the background. Every so often, it would make noise.
Because that was the start of the video game streaming service, wasn't it? Did it start with Stadia?
They kind of helped kick it in the ass, yeah. Like around the same time, xCloud was working. Like they were still working on the technology for that.
Yeah.
Netflix had a workaround for it. They didn't stream a game, but like you can interact with the game through streaming. Stadia was like one of the first concerted efforts of saying, hey, everything is right here. You just connect and play it. But just like there was no install base. There was no one to play the games on there. And even the person who, I forget the fucking guy's name, but he's been to a couple different companies, and this is the same shit that happened there, where he's like, oh yeah, we're doing this, we're making this thing, it's going to be here for the long run, we're not going to axe it like all of our other shit. And here we are doing it again. Another one of the failed Google things that they shut down. But he was at either Microsoft or Sony before, and like he introduced different things, and those ended up tanking. And he was like, okay, on to my next one. And like he just failed his way upwards.
So if you see him on a project, take it as a kiss
Run
of
the
death
other way.
and stay. Yeah,
Pretty
poor
much.
bastard. I don't even know the guy, and I'm ragging on him. Poor bastard.
Let me find his name because anybody who follows this kind of stuff will know him. Google Stadia. Who are you? I gotta find this guy because he was like in the gaming industry too, I believe, with like a lot of the shit.
Okay.
Phil Harrison.
Damn you, Phil.
Oh God, I think somebody's talking in the background here, and it's my damn chair squeaking. Making me paranoid. Phil Harrison. Let me see which companies you have been at. He was at Xbox, like I thought. Oh. And he was executive vice president of Sony in Europe. Vice president. Oh, he's a former vice president of Microsoft. Full stop. And now he's the vice president and general manager of Google. So yeah, dude failed upwards.
By all means, keep making the money, buddy. You're the kiss of death, but you make your money.
Oh, since
What the hell is a wiglet?
I was just about to ask you if you saw that. Oh, I was gonna say, have you seen? We both like Pokemon for the most part. Have you seen any of the news about like Scarlet and Violet and what just came out? And then
I didn't even know there's a Scarlet and Violet, and now there's a wiglet.
Look it up. It's like it's a longer, skinnier Diglett, and it's white. I don't think that it's like from the Diglett family. I think it's its own thing for this region.
Oh Jesus! It looks like a freaking tuber worm. What the hell?
Maybe that's what they were going for. But thank you so much for reading my mind and bringing that up like that. That was awesome. What the hell's a wiglet?
Like Diglett with a full head of hair isn't bad enough.
Oh, from the Alolan regions.
Yeah. Now he's got to look like a clown's penis? What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Thank you for that imagery.
It's got a red nose and everything.
So did... Well, Diglett had a purple nose, but... Ay. Did you find any information about if it's a offshoot of Diglett or not?
It looks like a Diglett. It just looks
I
long.
know it looks like it, but I think that the Pokemon Company came out and said it's not a Diglett, but it looks like it.
I'm sorry. If it's not a Diglett, I'm... A Palladian region spin on the lovable ground type Diglett.
Oh,
Diglett
so it is
long. Yeah. The fashion is part of a faux Zoom call between members of the World Ecology Pokemon Society.
It's a water type.
Palladian. It's going to be a
similar
Palladian.
names, but they have confirmed that they are not related.
Bullshit.
Explain why those two are not the same.
If they're not related or not like a regional typing of a Diglett, that is the epitome of laziness. I'm sorry.
So someone on Reddit showed they were clarifying all the confusion between the things and showing like different Pokemon and different things to where you can see how they're not the same. Finish your statement. I'll go over this in a minute. Or did you lose your train of thought?
No, I'm just trying to read a little bit more. But like, for example, where you see all the different the knockoff Pikachus with like Emolga and is it Pachirisu or whatever?
With the little mouse thing?
Yeah, the little the electric rodent Pokemon for every generation of Pokemon. How one of the biggest memes about it, or at least one of the biggest jokes about it that I've known about, is where like, hey, this is knockoff Pikachu, or whatever.
Or like the Dragon Ball Z thing where it's like everybody's Goku. We got the blue-haired Goku and the yellow-haired Goku and the shirtless Goku.
Right, exactly. I'm like, they're just being lazy for generations. If this is not at least the regional typing gives a reason for why it's not the original Pokemon. But if they're saying Wiglet is a completely different Pokemon altogether from Diglett, I'm like,
Well, at the end of this list comparing different Pokemon and regions, it says that Wiglet is based on eels, which is why it's a water type, and Diglett is based on moles, which is why it's a ground type. So there's no real correlation between the two. I didn't make it. Don't ask me.
I'm just gonna stick with clown penis and leave it at that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, you have fun with your clown penis then. Ay. That is not the thing I wanted to think about when I'm going to bed tonight. You know what a clown's penis looks like. Now you do.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
And now with that segue, we'll move on to the rest of the Nintendo.
Let's I mean, if you really want to, I was gonna say something else that's gonna happen next year as soon as the year rolls over.
Okay.
Awesome Games Done Quick comes back.
Woohoo!
The first of the year, the first speedrunning event. I just like watching that shit. It's cool. But they confirmed that they're coming back next year, January 8th through the 15th. But all online this time. No hotel ballroom like they usually do. Strictly online for this one.
Okay.
No big deal, though. I don't know why I didn't look into it. Just saw that they announced it and said, this is how we're doing it.
That's perfectly fine. It's people having fun and raising money for charity.
Yes, they still make money for their charities, and people still donate and do all their speed runs. Who cares where it is and how it's run, so long as they're doing it.
Right. The way I see it is it's along the same lines as how YouTube did the Team Trees and Team Seas crap. Every YouTuber that was part of it did their own video, but they said, hey, go donate at this place. I'm assuming it's going to be something similar to that, then.
Well, they have it set up to where you go through their actual website to do the donations, then it pops up for the different runs that you want to donate to.
Ah.
Yep, so they've got all that shit down.
Oh, cool.
Okay, back to Nintendo, Mr. I'm not saying it anymore. Wiglet's going to turn into my favorite new Pokemon after all that shit.
Maybe he'll be our mascot Pokemon.
Okay. Anyway. So, we had a new Nintendo Direct. That was a couple weeks ago. Showed off a bunch of cool new games and had some cool announcements. I'm not going to blow the load yet.
Okay,
go
Clown.
ahead, start. Stop it!
You can't say that wasn't intentional.
That was not intentional. I was not thinking about that.
But now you are.
No more dick euphemisms. Jesus. I think that's all we've been doing tonight, too. I think that's what we started off with, and we just kept it going. And here we are now.
The theme of today's episode. Dicks.
I guess. Oh, my God. That reminds me back, like, at the tail end of high school, I had a really tall friend, and he, out of nowhere, he just goes, Nintendo gives girls boners. I'm like, yeah, sure. What does that mean?
They literally throw them at you.
That was just, Jesus. Okay.
Listen. When one of the games in Mario Party is called Tube Tugger.
Which Mario Party number was that one?
Oh my God. I know it's the one that was on the Wii. Oh, for Christ's sakes.
6, 7, 8.
I'll find that out for the next episode. But yeah, it was. Oh, okay, Callie. She's gonna go find out for us. She said 9.
9, okay.
Thank you.
Tugging on them dudes.
That game was so much fun.
Thank you. Anyway, Nintendo Direct got 40
Yes.
minutes worth of games.
Phew.
So, what stood out to you, or what do you want to talk about first? Or how do you
Well,
want to do this? Because it's a nice long list.
we can, I would say, go in order like we've always been doing.
Do our normal thing, just run down the list and talk about them.
Pretty much. I can definitely say Fire Emblem. That was awesome. I love that. My literal note was trailer looks sick. Let's see.
I'm glad
no,
one of us thinks so.
Really? You didn't care for it?
I'm excited that Martha's in another game, but that's as far as it goes. The new protagonist after the red and the blue hair and all the other shit that's going on. I'm like, I don't know if I'm excited.
Why not?
It just did not catch me. The only thing that I got excited about is seeing Marth. Sorry.
I kind of want to know more as to why he's red and blue. I kind of figured he might have been a fusion of a character from the previous game or something, but
Beats me. I don't play all the Fire Emblem games, so I don't know all the characters. I think maybe in the last, I'll say 20 years, I've played two Fire Emblem games. So,
I've played none of them. So
okay.
you got me beat.
All right.
With It Takes Two coming to the Switch in November.
Yes. Excellent game to play with your loved ones, especially when it's couch co-op. Me and Megan
That's
were playing that game for a while.
That's the one that you get transferred into dolls or whatever, right? And you have
Yes,
to try
sir.
to figure out. Okay.
You're a couple that are currently getting a divorce, and your child wishes you into these bodies to sort out your problems, basically.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! You done fucked up.
And that's the gist of the game: is you working with your partner to solve these puzzles and get through it. It's a cute game.
I like the concept.
The
I would
story falls
definitely-
apart at the end, but it's not bad.
Does it really?
Yeah, little
Ah,
ham-fisted towards the end just to finish their point, but it's not bad.
Well, have to check it out. Maybe something me and Callie can play sometime. Is it
Hell
even
yeah.
on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's on
I'll have to
everything.
check it out. Let's see. Fatal
Frame. Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I have not seen anything about a Fatal Frame game since the PS2.
I've never heard of Fatal Frame.
What?
Uh,
It's a very Japanese game where you're going around taking pictures of ghosts.
yeah. Okay, I'm remembering the trailer now.
All right.
So it's like a jump scary type of game.
I not so much jump scary.
Okay.
I don't really know how else to explain it except for you're taking pictures of ghosts to cleanse their essence or ward off spirits. I don't know. I'll be honest, I've never really played a Fatal Frame game. That's just what I glean from it.
Okay.
I just
Literally
know they've
my
been around since the PlayStation 1 era.
Let's see. Yeah, because my notes were literally horror game about 5 people who went missing.
Oh, horror. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I heard horror.
Oh, okay. Brings a whole new meaning to those pictures, huh?
Yeah. And 5 people that you play as or whatever. Xenoblade Chronicles 3's expansion. Oh, that's so fucking hard to say. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass is coming out. I don't follow any of that shit.
Same.
I didn't know that they
Bas-
had multiple things planned and that are coming out in different waves.
Same. I thought it was just like an installment game. Like Final Fantasy.
That's what
and
I
all
thought
that
too.
stuff.
Well, it's a continuation of the other two story. I know that much, but
Right.
I don't know. To have different waves for the DLC. It's weird because I don't know what they've gotten and what they're doing with it, I guess.
Right. Same. And by the sounds of it, it looks like each wave has you got a new character. This time around, it's gonna be like an android. New enemies, and then exclusive outfit for that particular wave.
Okay, I don't like how this sounds. Usually the other Xenoblade games were like an inclusive story, like it was all on the disc
Yeah.
and shit. This sounds like they're adding stuff into the story as it goes. I
Yeah,
could be very wrong though.
it and forgive me if I'm insulting Destiny, but it basically sounds like the same idea that Destiny does when they release their passes or whatever, or their expansions.
Ugh. That's a little different. You got to split hairs there. It's either the expansions or each season. The expansions add entirely new areas into the game, new weapons, new story mode along that line. The seasonal stuff happens every 3 months or so, and it continues the story within what we have now. Sometimes it introduces new weapons, but it's a continuation of the story. The expansions
Okay.
are like the big things, like Lightfall coming next year.
Yeah. I was thinking more expansions, but yeah, you're right. That's definitely not giving it justice. I apologize.
No, you're okay. I forgive you.
As long as you do, because I know whoever's listening is probably like, "What the
Like, fuck
fuck
this
are you
guy."
talking?" Yeah.
Are you excited for the new SpongeBob game? The Cosmic Shake?
Oh my god, why am I not remembering this one?
I don't remember the trailer either. All the other SpongeBob games were lost on me.
SpongeBob Cosmic Shake.
It's interesting that they're making one, though. Have you watched the Fists of the North Star anime?
I think so.
That name has to sound familiar to you.
It does. I'm just not. I'm just blanking on the.
Okay. Well, they did a shitty bait and switch. It was
Why?
exciting to see that they were making a game,
Yeah.
and then come to find out it's just a boxing game where you're just doing like boxing movements to the rhythm or whatever.
Oh Jesus.
That's sad. Did you find the SpongeBob game?
Yeah, I'm looking at the images. The trailer's not reminding me anything, but
Okay.
it looks cool, I guess. Bye, SpongeBob. Let's see. Oddballers. When was that?
It's another party game. Well, I better turn that down.
Yep, we're past my notes, so I kind
Oh,
so so I gotta look shit up.
so it's a party game where you're playing dodgeball, but like it's different arenas and different things you need to do.
Oh, okay. Yep. Oh, that looked pretty
It's-
cool. It looks stupid, but it looks cool.
It looks dumb, but it's like the dumb kind of fun that you want.
Right. I want to say
Hence the name Oddballers for dodgeball. Tunic has been out on the Xbox first and then came to PlayStation. It's finally coming out to the Switch.
Yeah, you get your Foxy Link.
I've been playing that on the Xbox already. But yes, it's inspired by like those old Legend of Zelda games and not 2D, like 3D isometric games.
Yeah.
It's tough. It's got like that Dark Souls difficulty, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's cute. Amelia liked watching me play it for a while. Just today she was telling me to go back to Psychonauts for some reason.
Really?
And she wants me to play Psychonauts again. Do you know anything about Front Mission?
Not a damn thing.
Okay.
Please
me neither.
enlighten me.
I don't
okay.
know anything either. I don't know a damn thing about those games. But
That was a
Front
quick-
Mission 1, 2, and 3 are getting remakes and they're coming to the Switch later.
So if you're a fan of those games, good luck.
Please
Have
inform
fun.
me as to what they are.
Yeah.
I hear something
Story?
that you might be interested in. The Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life. Because when we were talking about Disney Dreamlight Valley, Harvest Moon style.
Hopefully it doesn't crash when I make a large ass freaking farm.
I'm sure they'll have that figured out. Oh yeah,
I'm sure.
that felt like the theme of this direct was a lot of life sim shit like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, this is big time Oh, okay, I remember
Yeah.
this trailer.
Yeah.
This is big time Harvest Moon, except you actually make babies and everything.
There was a Harvest Moon game where you could do that too. Like in the last 10 years, I think. Like they expanded it to where you could have families in it too. I don't remember if it was a Wii or Wii U game, maybe.
Definitely wasn't PlayStation.
No. Harvest Moon is a Nintendo franchise, I think.
But it was on the PlayStation at one point.
No way, really?
Yeah, I had it for the PlayStation 2.
Oh shit.
That's how I got introduced to the Harvest Moon series.
Okay. Oh yeah, Splatoon 3 had come out recently and everybody loves it. It's getting good reviews and their first Splatfest is happening. Where did I put the notes? Oh, it happened already. Because we're late. It happened on the 23rd of September.
So if you guys want to look at videos from like a week ago, go for it.
Have fun.
No, that looked like a pretty cool game. I like that.
I have yet to touch it, but everybody says it's great from like people I talk to and just seeing reviews on it. So I want to try it, but like I have no reason to just go and buy it and try it. I would like to, but nothing is making me purchase it yet. But it looks fun.
It does. I'm assuming based off of what I've seen. Oh, hi, Snow.
Hello, kitty.
Hey, Luna. Based off of what I could see. Sorry for the loud bang, guys.
I didn't hear anything.
Luna knocked my phone to the ground.
I didn't hear it. That was pretty good.
We'll find out when we listen to the actual publication. Might not be on your side, but
I can cut that out.
But if I'm not mistaken, you're painting the areas and trying to overlap other people's colors, right? The same idea as that side game from Mario Party.
Basically. But you can also, shoot the other squid kids to make them explode in a cloud of ink, I guess. And then they'll respawn back at their base.
Oh, no shit. That's cool.
Like, the main game is called Turf War. You're shooting ink guns at the other team, but your main goal is to have the most area covered.
That's definitely a good twist. I like that.
Something I'm excited for. Octopath Let me try to actually say it before I get more excited. Fuck me. Octopath Traveler 2. I love the shit out of the first one. It's your traditional turn-based JRPG game. But instead of like your normal cast of characters, you get to control 8 different people and their stories.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, it's along the. I remember the trailer. This one reminds me of Suikoden, the original one.
Kind of, yeah. Like the aesthetic of it.
Right. So I definitely want to try this one out. Just aesthetic-wise, I would definitely want to try this. Queue up. Let's see. Next one is Fae Farm. Farm simulation using magic.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, we left off on Fae Farm.
Fae Farm. Yeah. I don't even know what to say. I had no care about that game.
It looks cute.
I mean, yes, it looks cute, but like it's another RPG farming game.
Yeah. If it's free to play, I'll try it, but
what do you think about the theater rhythm game?
I don't like rhythm games.
We can't be friends.
Sorry.
I love rhythm games to a point. Like I played the shit out of DDR. I love Guitar Hero. There's that Taiko drum game for the Switch that I want to get. I like all that kind of stuff.
I have no coordination whatsoever, so I hated those games with a passion.
I'm really surprised. I thought like maybe the Final Fantasy aspect would make you be like, yeah, let's try it.
Even because when they came out with, don't mess with anything. Okay, good. Even when they came out with the Kingdom Hearts one, I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting this installment. I'm sorry, no. Even if it has some part of the storyline that you need to know for the story to make sense, I'm like, I don't care.
That's fair.
rhythm games have turned me off that much. I don't know. I've got some PTSD from it.
Oh, that's okay. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. They made another one. People seem to really like those games.
What's not to like about rabbits? Come on.
Plenty. Not a fan. Find them really obnoxious. But, like, you mix them with Mario and give it an XCOM style gameplay, then people are all about it. It's pretty neat.
That's fun stupidity.
Sure. Or at least in this case, it's weaponized stupidity.
Fair enough.
Good night, kiddo. Time to go back to bed, okay? Love you. See you tomorrow. Okay. Good night. Love you too. Okay.
Ooh, she's gonna have fun getting up in the morning.
She's got school in the morning. It's gonna be fun. I have work in the morning, so I'll be gone.
Oh, jeez.
Yay, me. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that game. Never tried the first 2 installments, but they're making a third one, and I think I saw, like, Rayman was gonna be one of the characters in it at some point, or somehow.
Yeah, because didn't the rabbits come from the Rayman universe, or Rayman, or however you call it?
Rayman.
Yeah.
Yes, Rayman. Everybody loves Rayman. Yes, that's where they came from. That was crazy too, that they were just like a one-off villain in that game, and then like they took on a life of their own.
Like Despicable Me and the Minions.
Please don't remind me. I love Despicable Me 1 and 3. We don't talk about the second one. But I hate the Minions. Yay.
Sawyer loves them with a passion. I'm like,
He can have them.
Yeah.
Anyway, Rune Factory 3 special. I wish Bailey was on this one so that way we can ask her about Rune Factory.
That's the one she was telling us about, right? Or is that
That's the one she made Droop in it, yeah.
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yep. That's why I needed her on so we could talk to her about it. She could fill us in. Also, they're going to make a new Rune Factory in the future at some point. No other details. So cool.
Keep on working on it. Looks like they're going to be adding a whole bunch of N64 games onto the online thing.
Mm-hmm. Such as?
Looks like the one that pops up into my head is Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2. Though I would love to see if they try to make it so that like they still keep the whole aspect of transferring Pokemon from the games to the stadiums.
They would have to probably implement a whole new thing to make that happen. Ooh, actually, on the Switch there is a thing called like your Pokemon Box or something like that, where you can transfer Pokemon from the games into like its own separate thing. So I wonder if like you could load up Stadium and then transfer them in between things.
Right. It was I want to say it's now, or at least, unless I'm thinking of something completely different, it's now the Pokemon Home.
Yes.
It used to be the Pokemon Bank, but Home replaced that.
Right.
And as long as it's compatible, you can store the Pokemon, and then whatever games, and it'll tell you what games that particular Pokemon is compatible with that you can transport it into.
Yes.
I thought that was cool.
Other ones that are on that list are Pilot Wings. Excuse me, fuck me. Pilot Wings 64, Mario Parties 1, 2, and 3. You said Stadium 1 and 2. 1080 Snowboarding. That game was fun. Excite Bike 64. That was like one of the first games I played on the N64, and I loved it. So that's exciting. And what everybody else was excited for, too, was GoldenEye.
How is that not on there yet?
That's a really good question. I was going to say, why isn't like Ocarina of Time on there, but I don't know if it is or not. But yes, GoldenEye should have been like one of the first ones that are on there. Get out of here.
But yeah, I would have thought like that would have been like their poster game for.
Come on, you know what their poster game is. Mario 64, and that was one of the first ones on there.
Right. But GoldenEye should have been like second because
Yeah.
people loved that game
Everybody
to no
loved
end.
that game.
Let's see. Various Day Life.
You're a Squeenix man. Tell me about it.
I actually am not remembering this one for the life of me. What the hell was the name of the game again?
Various Day Life. I believe it's another farming type game. Well, it says it's an RPG game, but I think that there's some, like, literally daily life stuff in it that you do.
Yeah. It looks like it's supposed to be a mix of all different things from what I'm looking at. Looking at the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
It's RPG style, but you also have your own life, farming, go into battles, stuff like that. I wouldn't mind checking it out. It looks cool. I'm just curious as to how they implement all that stuff without it.
If you do, you let me know. Because it did nothing for me.
That's my concern with games like this. They're trying to put in a whole bunch of aspects that what's gonna give or where did they make cuts for this to happen?
Right. I don't know if you've heard of it, but Factorio's coming to the Switch.
Name doesn't sound familiar, but
It is a pretty popular PC game a couple of years ago that came out. Basically, you're trying to make an assembly line to do different things as efficient as possible. Like, that's the easiest way I can break that game down for you.
so it'd be the kind of game that I would try to purposely break. Is that what you're telling me?
No, you would be stuck on trying to perfect every little thing on the game.
Ooh, my kind of game.
Mario Strikers, the soccer game, got a new update adding some characters to it and a whole new stadium. I did not expect
Yay!
Diddy Kong. Pauline makes sense. Diddy Kong was a new surprise.
Hey, good for them. Not a Strikers fan, so
What was it? It came out on the GameCube before, like the first one, and I never played it, but apparently it was a hit. People who played it loved the shit out of that game.
I wasn't one of them.
Me
Then again, I didn't play many GameCube games.
You missed the golden era of Nintendo. The GameCube was amazing. Atelier Ryza, ever heard of it? Or the series?
Prior to this list, not really.
I've heard of the name, don't know what the games are. But number 3 is coming out next year. For
That's
all
another-
you Atelier Ryza fans.
That
Sorry,
looks like another
Ryza.
cutesy anime RPG type of game.
I knew it was an
Like
RPG at least. Oh yeah, Wave 3 of the Mario Kart tracks are coming out soon. They're still plugging away at those things. What else?
They will bleed that franchise dry. I would.
Oh, they're finally adding golf to Nintendo's Switch Sports.
How does that work?
It's just another game mode in it. What do you mean? On the Switch, you have the nunchucks. You just hold it like a golf club and swing.
Okay, so the Switch is still can still use the motion tracker like the Wii did.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming it's built into the Switch at that point. It's not an actual.
Correct. There's no sensor bar. It's all built in between the nunchucks and the Switch.
Okay. I didn't even know it could do that. That was cool.
Yeah, man.
Even more reason to get one. Let's see.
Oh yeah, they talked about Pikmin Bloom, which was their AR. It's like Pokemon Go, but it's Pikmin.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I didn't get,
That's fair. But they announced Pikmin 4 as well. Yay. Those games are cute.
speak for yourself.
Oh, I'm cute? Thanks. Speaking of Ubisoft, like we were talking about earlier, and them doing well, Just Dance. What number is this? A 2023 edition is coming out. People love them Just Dances. I don't know why.
I I don't know. Callie likes it too. That was the main reason why she wanted to go to Black Friday shopping for her uncle to get an Xbox.
More power to her, man.
Uh, like I said, I don't do rhythm games or anything like that. So. Harvestella. Another life sim.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say I wanted to try this one. Just
You
by,
look it
just
up
by
and
the
let me
looks
know.
of it.
Oh yeah, they released Bayonetta 3's release date. And I lost it on my
Okay.
list for a second. Oh yeah, towards the end of October.
Harvestella is the one I was looking at that I was interested in playing, not the other one.
Okay.
It looks like the same idea as the the Ryza game, the RPG slash slice of life type of game.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but yes, Bayonetta.
Have you tried any of the Bayonetta games before?
I have not, but it doesn't stop me from fanboying.
Okay. Great games. That's all I
Are
can
they?
really say. They're just solid games. If you like Devil May Cry, then you'll like Bayonetta 1, 2, and 3. But I feel like it's tighter than the original Devil May Cries. And Bayonetta's just awesome herself. She's a very cool character.
She's hot.
I wasn't going there. I think that she's an awesome character itself, but sure. Her outfit originally, I don't know about now, but in number 1, her outfit was her hair. It looks like clothes and everything, but she's a witch. Her hair became her clothes. And it also did like her attacks where like her body would be wrapped in magic or whatever and her hair becomes huge and a giant fist comes out of a portal from her hair.
Okay, I'm in. I'm playing.
Like I said, she's a witch and you're fighting angels and demons. It's cool. It's a very fun game. She also has guns on her shoes.
Hence the Bayonetta.
No. Her name is Bayonetta.
But her shoes are like bayonets.
No, they're tiny little mini guns on her heels. And then she's got 2 guns that she holds as well. And she fights with her feet and using magic that are like butterflies. It's cool.
No.
It's really out there, but it's cool. Rain Code 2023. I do not remember anything about that.
Same. I think this was around the point where it was starting to get much because I was sitting a little too long in the chair and I had to get up for a little bit.
I'm sorry, I put the year in there. It's just Rain Code and it's coming out 2023. I don't know what this is.
An anime game? That's
yes.
about it.
Oh, it's from the Danganronpa devs. That's why it looks like that.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Yep, that style makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Never played the Danganronpa game, but I've seen the anime and
There's
is
an
anything
anime
like
for it? I thought it was just a game series.
no, there's an anime. I
shit.
want to say, if I'm not mistaken, the anime is it's supposed to go. Danganronpa is the original game, and then the anime is supposed to be 2, and then there's another game, Danganronpa 3.
So their second title is an anime, and then skip to number 3.
I want to say it's something like that. I remember looking it up because I like the anime enough that I want to see, okay, where's the original and all that, or if there's another season. And that's how I found out that it was a game. Why they do stuff like that, I have no idea.
Beats me. That's weird. Why did Goat Simulator go from 1 to 3 and skip 2? Because they can.
Yeah.
I just realized it's almost midnight, so we need to skip through the shit. I'm just getting tired, too. I gotta go to bed soon. Resident Evil Village. They've got the cloud version because the game is so huge and the graphics are too intense for the Switch that they have to do it as a cloud version. Just like they did with Control. And I guess all the other Resident Evil, like the Resident Evil remake games are coming to the cloud, or are being a cloud version and coming to the Switch as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sifu, coming to the Switch. The game looked cool, haven't tried it yet, but it looks fun.
Don't remember, have to take your word on it.
That one's the martial arts game where you're trying to avenge your master, and like if you die or lose the fight, you get older, but it unlocks new things. But if you like keep losing the fights, then you end up losing and have to start over completely.
Oh, Jesus.
It's cool.
Interesting concept.
Are you excited for the next one?
Crisis Core?
Yeah.
I played it when it came out on the PSP, so I would recommend it.
Okay. Well, it's being remastered, so I'm guessing they touched up some cool stuff.
I hope so.
I wouldn't know because I have nothing to compare it to.
Well, we'll probably have to do a review or something.
If you want to.
Figure when it comes out, we get it. I go over, we hang out for the day, play from your perspective, new person versus somebody who played the original.
Sure. Radiant Silvergun. I believe that is a normal shmup game.
Okay.
Shoot 'em up. Like a top-down aerial view. BBB.
Yep.
Coming to the Switch.
Woohoo.
Endless Dungeon. I don't remember what that was.
I do not either. Endless Dungeon.
Time to look it up. What are you? Still not ringing any bells.
The character. The characters are character designs remind me of Borderlands, but that's about it.
It looks cool. It's another one of those isometric games with cooldowns, kind of like the original Shadowrun games, or like Diablo, or Warhammer. It looks cool. I like the graphics of it. Ooh, something I can't wait for. Tales of Symphonia Remastered coming to the Switch. I played the hell out of that game on the GameCube. That's like one of the best JRPG games I have ever played.
I've always
loved that game.
I keep seeing the Tales games whenever I go to GameStop, but I've never actually got myself to buy one.
Every single Tales game. It's not like it's a continuation of a story. They're all its own enclosed story. Some of them have like crossover characters and stuff. In Tales of Symphonia alone, they had in their arena that they have, you know how like normal RPGs you can run through a gauntlet of enemies to fight or whatever.
Yeah.
In this one, they have some. At the end of one of the runs for the arena, you can fight off against main characters from previous games.
That is awesome.
But I cannot recommend that game enough. Like, of all the Tales games, Tales of Arise is decent, but, like, that would be my second choice. Tales of Symphonia is my top one. So good. Lego Brick Tales. Don't care.
Not into the Lego games, so I'm good.
I don't really know what to say about it either. I mean, it's this is more literal Lego than the previous Lego games were.
So Disney Speedstorm.
Disney racing game.
This one's supposed to be free to play too, isn't it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't think I ever ended up trying the beta when they had it open.
I didn't know that they had an open beta. Or if I did, I forgot.
I want to say you had to sign up for the invite, but the beta period was done by the time I even thought about it.
Oh, speaking of betas, I just forgot all about this until now. I got invited to the NHL 2K23, I think, beta for EA. But since I don't play the sports games, I didn't take them up on it. Like on my EA account, it's like, hey, you want to join us for this closed beta? I'm like, no thanks, I'm good.
Not buying into it, EA.
Nah, I don't do sports games. Too boring to me.
I did very few, and they had quirkiness to them.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe?
Yeah. All the Kirby games pretty much are cute and fun. So the fact that they're bringing that one back is kind of interesting. I didn't play that one enough to know much about it, though.
You must be excited about this last one, though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You sure?
No. We finally have a name and release date for the Breath of the Wild sequel. Breath of the Wild sequel.
Mm-hmm.
That's so exciting. And they finally specified what it is. It's like everybody was, when they revealed it, they were like, is it Tears or is it Tears? And I guess it's Tears of the Kingdom.
Uh-huh.
Coming out May of next year. Actually, it's on my niece's birthday. I guess I know what I'm going to get her for her birthday. Because she liked Breath of the Wild too, so I'll just do that too. But yes, I cannot wait. I'm going to jump back into it. I'm so excited. And from the looks of it, it looks like they've combined a couple different aspects from different games too. Like there's hints of the Twilight Realm from Twilight Princess. There are hints of the sky area from Skyward Sword. You get the regular land from Breath of the Wild. I don't know what they're doing, but it's exciting.
Well, you enjoy when it comes out and let me know how it goes.
Oh, I'll disappear. You won't hear from me for a while. I'll come back and be like, where am I? What year is it? That's all.
You'll have that hermit beard growing.
I'm working on that now. But yes, I cannot wait. That's very exciting. Just want to see where they're going with it.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll have to get it when I get the Switch. When I'm not broke.
Not broke. We'll have to get you one for Christmas.
We'll see, because I've asked for a couple of things that I need for Christmas desperately. You know it's bad when I have to tell Callie, hey, I think for Christmas I just want I want an expanded battery pack for my tool set, because me changing the battery 2 or 3 times when I'm doing yard work is kind of bad.
I was probably going to ask for new tires for my car, so I know what you mean.
You know we're getting old when those are our birthday and Christmas presents.
Yeah. Oh, well. At least you can say we're mature. Mostly,
shit,
Mr. Clown Penis.
That's tame.
That's tame. All right.
Alright, so ready to call it a night from this point?
I think so, since it's after midnight. I do have to get to bed at some point.
Alright.